I'm Miss Bridget from the South Butler Community Library. I'm glad you could be here today for Family Story Time. We are going to do our first story time in October about fall leaves. So I have some songs and a story for you and a craft. Let's start off with our hello song. Over the past few weeks, I have been learning to play a new instrument. Do you know what this instrument is? It kind of looks like a guitar, but not quite. It's a ukulele, that's right. So I'm going to play a few songs for you today, and I think it'll be a lot of fun. I think you'll like it. We're going to start off with our hello song, and it's going to say, hi, hello, and how are you? Okay, here we go. Ready? Hi, hello, and how are you? Hi, hello, and how are you? Hi, hello, and how are you? How are you today? Now let's wave. You can wave to me. You can wave to somebody in your house. Ready? Here we go. Wave to your neighbor, say hello. Wave to your neighbor, say hello. Wave to your neighbor, say hello. How are you today? Now let's sing our ABCs together. Can you sing the alphabet with me? Here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? I have a fun fall song for you. This is a finger play, and I will put a link in the post for this story time, and you can print out these leaves and watch this story time back and do it with me, okay? But for now, you can put up your 5 fingers. It goes like this. 5 little leaves so pretty and bright were dancing around on a tree one night. The wind came blowing through the town. Can you make a wind sound? Woo! And now we'll blow. And one little leaf came tumbling down. Now how many do we have? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4. 4 little leaves so pretty and bright were dancing around on a tree one night. The wind came blowing through the town. Woo! Now blow. And one little leaf came tumbling down. Now we have 3. 3 little leaves so pretty and bright were dancing around on a tree one night. The wind came blowing through the town. Woo! And one little leaf came tumbling down. Now we have 2. 2 little leaves so pretty and bright were dancing around on a tree one night. The wind came blowing through the town. Woo! And one little leaf came tumbling down. Now how many do we have? With 1 leaf left. Here we go. 1 little leaf so pretty and bright was dancing around on a tree one night. The wind came blowing through the town. Woo! And one little leaf came tumbling down. Are there any more leaves? No, there's not. As I was walking outside today, I noticed that the trees are starting to change their colors. And did you ever wonder why the leaves change their color? Well, trees need several things to make their food. They need sunlight, air, water, and something called chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is a chemical that's in the leaves that gives them their green color. but it helps the tree make food from the sunlight. And so in the spring and the summer, that chlorophyll is in the leaves and it makes the leaves green. But in the fall, when the days start to get shorter, there isn't as much light, and the tree stops making food in preparation for winter. And so as it loses the chlorophyll, that's when we start to see all the other colors of the leaves coming out. So that's when we see the red and the orange and the yellow and the beautiful colors of fall. As the tree loses its chlorophyll, the leaves get weaker and the stems get weaker, and that's why they fall off of the trees. But fall is one of my favorite times of the year. I love looking around at the trees and the colors. And I found a really cool story that I'm going to share with you now, all about leaves. Our story today is called Leaf Jumpers, and it's by Carol Gerber and illustrated by Leslie Evans. We watch a soft wind shake the trees. It lifts the leaves and sets them free. Released, they flutter through the air, drifting downward gracefully. We run to catch the falling leaves. We smell their smells and touch their veins. Bright jewels from the crowns of trees. We trace their shapes. We say their names. Every tree has a special shaped leaf, and we're going to learn about some of the names of those trees and what their leaves look like in this story. Red maple's broad and pointed leaves flame bright and vivid as a match. The sugar maple's leaves are orange, like pumpkins in a pumpkin patch. Stubby fingers, brown as dirt, reach from the slender white oak leaf. Don't the leaves look like fingers? That's from an oak tree. The basswood's glowing yellow leaves are shaped like hearts with little teeth. The birch leaf, oval as an egg, falls sunny side upon the ground. Willow leaves turn yellow-green and hang from limbs that all curve down. The ginkgo's wavy golden leaf, shaped just like a little fan. The broad leaf of the sycamore is yellow with a coat of tan. We toss the bright leaves in the air, oranges, yellows, golds, and reds. We dance together as they fall. Leaf hats settle on our heads. We clap with joy. We love the leaves. We rake a glowing golden heap. What do you think they're going to do with that pile of leaves? Maybe it's something you've done before. Then, holding hands, we jump into a pile of colors 3 feet deep. They jumped into that pile. Have you ever jumped into a leaf pile? It's a lot of fun to do. And look at all the different kinds of leaves. Maybe you have some of these trees around you, or maybe in the park that you visit. And if you look at the leaves, you can tell what kind of tree it is. For our next autumn leaf song, I am going to be using a scarf. So if you stop by the library and you got your Storytime jar, you should have your scarf in there. So go ahead and get it. Or if you don't have a scarf, you can use a tissue, you can use a handkerchief, you can use any kind of fabric that you want. You could use a dishcloth or a tea towel. So go ahead and get your scarf, and we are going to do an autumn leaf song, okay? Get your scarf ready. These are your leaves. And what's another word for fall? Do you know what another word for fall is? It's autumn. So we're going to sing a song about autumn leaves. Ready? Can you make them come floating down? Here we go. Ready? See the leaves come floating down, floating down, floating down. See the leaves come floating down on this autumn day. Did you make your leaves float down? The next one, our leaves are going to twirl around. Can you make your scarf twirl? Here we go. See the leaves twirl around, twirl around, twirl around. See the leaves twirl around on this autumn day. And now we're going to throw the leaves in the air. Can you throw your leaves up and then catch them? Here we go. Ready? Throw the leaves up in the air, in the air, in the air. Throw the leaves up in the air on this autumn day. Did you catch them?
For our craft today, we will be making a leaf wreath. The materials you'll need are scissors, a glue stick, yarn, a paper plate, a hole punch, and then you can go outside and find some leaves. I tried to collect a lot of different colors. The first thing you want to do is cut out the center of your paper plate. The easiest way to do this is to fold your paper plate in half, take your scissors, and cut a half circle out of the middle. Next, we are going to take our leaves and glue them onto our paper plate. I found a lot of cool different leaves in my yard. I found some oak leaves, some cherry leaves, and some maple leaves too. Take your glue stick and glue your leaves all the way around, trying to cover as much of the white paper plate as you can. I have all my leaves where I want them on my wreath, so I'm going to take a hole punch and punch 2 holes in the top of my wreath. Thread your yarn through the 2 holes and tie them together into a knot. You'll have a nice wreath to hang on your door or your wall as a decoration for autumn. Here is my finished autumn wreath. I'd love to see your wreath, so if you make one, could you show me a picture in the comments? I'd love to see.
Let's finish story time with my most highly requested hit. It is Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. Do you know that one? When we sing Zoom, Zoom, you can rub your hands together like this. And then when we sing about climbing on the rocket ship, you can take your hand and hold it up and climb your fingers aboard the rocket ship. And then at the end, when we sing blast off, you can jump up and say blast off as loud as you can, okay? Here we go, sing it with me. Ready? Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. If you want to take a trip, climb aboard our rocket ship. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off! All right, let's sing it again. Ready? Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. If you want to take a trip, climb aboard our rocket ship. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off! finally, to end story time, let's sing our goodbye song. It goes like this. It's time to say goodbye. It's time to say goodbye. We had fun at story time. It's time to say goodbye. Let's try that one more time. Ready? It's time to say goodbye. It's time to say goodbye. We had fun at story time. It's time to say goodbye. How about I'll see you next week? I'll see you all next week. I'll see you all next week. We had fun at story time. I'll see you all next week. I'll see you next week. And our theme next week will be owls. We're going to be learning about owls next week and making a fun craft. So I will see you next Tuesday. Bye, everyone.